Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to look at Trump's tariff hearing on October 18th. One of my subscribers told me that's when the court date is. The Supreme Court date, that is. Whoops. So, I won't take these yet, but I want to focus in and see possibly what the outcome could be. I'm going to see if I can channel something. Oh man, all these cards want to come out. Justice, Chariot, but it's too many to take at once. Well, the universe has a lot to say about Trump today, huh? Okay. What I will tell you, before I pull, I'm going to show you some cards that came through here. Look at this. So around the 18th, Trump is going to have MAGA support. Okay, he's going to have support. Whether you like him or you don't like him, this is what I'm telling you. There's going to be supporters for him that day in his energy. So give us a baseline of what to expect for Trump that day. What's going to happen in the court. This is loose. Chariot comes out again. One could say a victory, right? When you look at this, you could say possibly a victory. But it's also the will and power to determine the victory. So this is not necessarily going in his favor. It could represent yes, but I'm looking at it as fated. Oh, this card just came out. So we have the Four of Pentacles. It's not, for Trump, it's more of a possession, the court date, okay? He wants things to go his way. He's holding on to thinking that he's going to get a good verdict regarding these tariffs, that what he's doing is not illegal, he can continue on. So it's more secure and materialistic for him. He is not letting go of that pentacle in the center. This is Trump. He's determined he's going into the Supreme Court on the 18th and he's going to get his way. Before I shuffle, let me show you something else that I was getting. Karma. That's what that says. Karma with capital letters, baby. And this karma that is stemming from this reading is Trump's karma. I am serious. No offense, but it is Trump's karma. I feel that. Because there's a decision that needs to be made. And this is Trump's karma. Told you y'all he was here to shake shit up. Things also have to be shaken up in his life as well. Okay, and this is one of those times. All right. Delayed. Okay, so the support will not matter for Trump. It's not going to matter because there's going to be losses, and I get isolation with this, okay? There's going to be isolation here, leading to disappointment. Things aren't going to happen fast enough for him. Told you, he thinks, you know, possibly he could be sitting in the chariot energy, and he's determined to have his way, but there's two sides here, good and bad, right? Going to go in his favor, not going to go in his favor. And it's not going to go in his favor. I think there's going to be another court hearing. Obviously, I think there would be. I feel like there's going to be a judgment that's going to come through for him tied into losses. These losses are going to be tied into establishments and the Supreme Court itself. Yeah. Litigations, basically, is what I'm trying to say. It's going to be delays. He's not going to get fast results, and it's not going to really go in his favor. It's not going to be completely bad for Trump. It's not going to be like 100% he lost, but he's definitely thinking he's walking into the Supreme Court and he has the upper hand, and he doesn't. Okay, so the judge has the final say-so in the Supreme Court. Okay, the judge is sitting firm, he's standing firm, and he's looking at Trump, right? And when I look at this, I keep feeling, it's like there's this significant karmic judgment coming upon 47. And they are going to influence the outcome on the 18th, right? Sorry. Somebody's calling me. Yeah, so that's what I see here regarding the tariffs. So there's going to be significant outcomes that challenge him, Trump, on the 18th. Regarding the tariffs, that Trump has forced on these different countries. It's not going to go in his favor the way he thinks it is, though. Because let me tell you something. Karma has a way of resurfacing, and it looks like it will be hanging out around the 18th to collect. It does. Exhausted. Yeah, this is going to walk out of that courtroom on the 18th exhausted. And I'm getting another court date. So I feel like, I don't know, this has not been set publicly. It seems like maybe I'm getting springtime of 2026. There could be another court hearing. So again, he's going to have the MAGA support, but the trial itself is not going to go Trump's way, and I feel like there's going to be pressure around all of this, around him, and it's going to affect his health as well. If there's a second court date, I feel like, let's see what the cards say. I'm going to see. I feel like there's going to be more trouble. It's going to be like, because the Page of Swords here is about delays. So there's definitely going to be a second court date. I would expect that there would be, but it's going to be delays. And let's see. Let me pull off of this card. Okay, let me pull one off of that one. King of Swords. I'm sorry. Queen, yeah, King of Swords. Not a good card that you would want. Always the phone has to ring right when I'm at the end of the reading. Okay. So we have the Knight of Cups. He's like living in a fantasy. Like, it's going to go my way. If it doesn't work out in October, it'll work out in the second hearing, but it's going to still be delayed. So there's going to be another hearing, I get, in the springtime. I don't think it's going to be in 2025. I feel like it's going to be stretched out into possibly early spring of 2026. We're going to learn of another court date that's going to take place, and it's not going to be much of an improvement. I don't see it being much of an improvement at all. Yeah, I really wish you'd leave India alone. How does Modi feel about Trump doing this? Look at that. He feels stabbed in the fucking back. Yeah, of course, because Modi, I love India. I do. It's like the spiritual capital of the world, and all because India is in the G7 and they're friends with Putin, and they buy oil from Russia. And this is what Modi gets. India is not going to put up with that. You think that you can walk all over India. Modi is not going to back down to Trump. He's not. Or Vladimir Putin. I was thinking that Trump would not support a proxy war, but it looks like he is. It looks like Ursula is winning. And it looks like all of Europe is going to protest because they don't want their soldiers as ground footmen in Ukraine as well. And I will talk about Zelensky in a different video, because I'm also seeing him being exposed here very soon. Look at this, tied up. I can't make this shit up. Yeah, it's there. All right, guys. So the outcome for Trump is that there's no outcome. He's not going to be happy with the answers he gets on the 18th of October. He's not going to get total approval. What he's doing is not right by punishing these other countries around the globe and putting tariffs on them at 50%, okay? And that includes Canada as well. It's not right. It's just not right. Canada is our brother and our sister. It's our bordering country. We want to keep peace with Canada. We do a lot of trade with Canada. What the hell are you doing? Canada does not want to be part of the United States. Canada wants their independence, as they should. Anyways, I pray for the best outcome. I do.